First carry now for Jaden Blue. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On the play fake, Dak. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From his end zone, here's Isaiah Rodgers. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Room to run at the 30. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the end zone, here's Kevontae Turpin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now the 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Prescott on 1st down. That's to Ferguson once again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
On the move left. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Complete. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Shotgun snap for Prescott. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. To the pylon, he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. The quarterback with all of his eligible receivers available uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Hurts to the air on first down. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run. Won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Saquon trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
63. On 2nd down, Hurts.
The 2nd down pass.
And it goes. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before 3rd down.
And let's go. Let's crowd left Yeti. Yeti.
To throw is Hurts. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the situations where as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Dak to throw. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. Pistol now for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
First down, Prescott. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Kill! Yeah, here we go! Hey, check it!
Again, it's Blue. This time the slanting becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Go! Kill!
From the shotgun, it's down. That's complete to Blue. Blue's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
I got him. On me.
To throw is Prescott. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he'll take this one in. Avante Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
You on left. Great.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. First carry for David Montgomery. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Hey, let's go.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Crown left, Yeti. Out.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That pickup's good for 29 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Hurts now. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Hey, 73, 73. Hey, Silver. 63, 63.
Now Hurts. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Again, Hurts. That is hot. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Eagles.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. Good job in coverage. They're going to get them down short of the 20-yard line.
Great. Oh, Silver, ready?
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Hurts to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. He's got room past the 35. He's on his way. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Cavante Turpin on the return. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And typically, like, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung it.
A run with Blue. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 16-yard pick First down, Cowboys.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
What do you think?
A run once more with Blue. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 17-yard
Second down and 8.
Yeah! There we go. Boy, hey. What do you think?
Again, here comes Blue. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes third down.
Gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Here we go. Boy, hey. What do you think?
Here's Dak to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On third down, here's Hurts. The throw here is complete. He's getting brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's caught. It's Evans. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Down the field, it's Evans. And he'll be marked down to the 45-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for an Eagles first down.
18 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Hey! Anyone else?
Hurts again. Escaping to his left. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down, forced to his right. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the handoff, Blue. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 2.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check.
They'll play action. It's Prescott. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. They were trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Third down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Prescott on third and 2. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
So that's a big first down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Dallas first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Pistol now for Prescott. Left side, punt, by Lamb. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll run with Blue. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fourth down. Here's Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And he will get into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score Cowboys 35, Eagles 28. Response ball set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Once again, it's Barkley. Room to run at the 35. And the marker's down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Eagles.
Barkley. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. This is where you have to finish drives.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. To throw is Hurts. Moving left. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it. And that's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Out. Tiger Hornet.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Moving to his right. He'll try to run for it. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Back down the field for Lamb. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining.
Eagles, 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
Great.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win this one. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And they are moving on. They survive and advance.